All right, so everybody has seen the devastation in Florida from Fort Myers and Naples all the way up. It is just horrible, the loss of life, loss of property, loss of businesses, but very little is talked about the agriculture. In 2004, you had 4 hurricanes that hit in 6 weeks. You had Hurricane Charlie, Francis, Ivan, and Jean, and it devastated the citrus industry. What about this one? Well, Hurricane Ian took the exact same path as Hurricane Charlie. 375,000 acres of citrus. Let me show you. One of the farmers sent me a picture. Let me see if we can bring that picture up. This is what hurricane winds to citrus trees in Florida. It knocks them down. It knocks the fruit off of the trees. And this is all over 375,000 acres of citrus in Florida. It also strips the leaves. And once you strip the leaves off the tree, those leaves produce photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is food for the fruit. So right now, even over the next week or so, we're going to have another 5 to 10% drop of citrus. Also, check out some of the vegetables. Florida grows half of all the vegetables for the United States in the wintertime. Things like tomatoes, squash, cucumbers, bell peppers, eggplant, green beans. And all of those fields in Fort Myers and Naples, and you heard about those towns, that's where they're coming from right now for Thanksgiving. So they're having to completely replant. So they're going to be very late. Also went up into North Carolina. North Carolina grows two-thirds of all of our sweet potatoes here for the United States. So it's going to have a huge impact there. So big impact on agriculture from Hurricane Ian. It's going to continue to have an impact all fall and winter. So Tina wanted to have an announcement. I've been gone for a while.
You have been gone for a while and you lost some weight. You obviously look a little different. What has been going on, Michael?
You can tell I've lost a little weight, haven't you? Oh my gosh.
Right.
You know, Tina, in my 33 years at CBS 13, and I celebrate 33 years this year at CBS 13, 20 years at Good Day Sacramento, I have never missed more than 2 weeks. I went on my honeymoon for 2 weeks, and that was it. I've never missed more than that. Here I've been gone for, what, 6 weeks? It's been awful. So anyway, earlier this year, ladies and gentlemen, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, as so many men are these days. In fact, right now, 3.1 million men in the United States are surviving prostate cancer, and I can count one more to that list, 3.1 million and one, your produce man. So September 1st, I had surgery. I've had 3 surgeries actually since then. I went through some pretty strong health challenges with sepsis and doctors. I was in the hospital for 11 days.
Wow.
Lost 43 pounds in less than a month. And it's been, it changes your life.
Yes.
But you know, this disease is the number 2 disease among men, right behind skin cancer. But it's the most treatable of all cancers for men as well. So the key is, well, let's talk prevention. A lot of it's in your DNA. You can't help it. 85% of men, by the time they're 85, they will have prostate cancer. It's just the way it is. So as always, we tell you, of course, you want to make sure you're eating healthy. Lots of fruits and vegetables. I've been telling you that for 33 years.
Right.
Did it help me? Well, the next thing is early detection. For 2 years during the pandemic, there were no blood tests. I had no blood tests. As soon as the pandemic was over in March, earlier this year, my first blood test, the doctor says, uh-oh, that number doesn't look good. Let's have another test in a month. Uh-oh, that number just doubled. So early detection is important. And especially for younger men. This disease is not just affecting 75, 80-year-old men. It's hitting men in their 60s, in their 50s. So look, it's this simple. Guys, if you're listening to me right now, call your healthcare provider, call your doctor, says, I want to be tested.
Yeah.
I'm not taking no for an answer.
Yeah.
Also, if you love your guy, you make sure your guy gets tested.
Yes.
Because that cancer can metastasize, well, I don't know that word, metastasize,
Metastasize.
I forget the name.
Yeah.
Anyway, it goes into your lymph system. Yes, that's the word. And it goes into your bones. And once it gets into your bones, men, the treatment options are very limited and not very good. So you've got to get it early. So please, if you love your guy, please have him get tested. This year, 271,000 men will get prostate cancer.
Well, Michael, you know what?
So make sure you get it, make sure you detect it early.
We are so glad you're doing better than you were over these last few weeks, and because we need you around. And I know that you and I have shared lots of words and talks, and you know, I know it was very strong in your heart that you wanted to share it and let everybody know, because you know, you got to get tested, like you said. Michael, thank you so much.
Sharing that.
I hope we have just a couple. Okay, thank you.
All right, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, you hang in there. We love you, and you know how I feel about you.
Thank you for your love and concern. I appreciate your love and concern. It has meant so much.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. All right, there you go. Michael Marks sharing his health journey with everybody, and like he says, everybody get checked. You know, you've heard me preach about breast cancer, so now Michael is trying to tell all the men out there, go get tested. All right, and be healthy. Thank you, Michael. We love you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.